Welcome back. As India battles coronavirus, the number of active cases in India has now risen to 126. Section 144 has been imposed in Maharashtra's Nagpur to check the spread of the coronavirus. Maharashtra currently is the state with highest number of confirmed cases at 39. In Jammu and Kashmir, a person with travel history of Saudi Arabia has now been tested positive. This infected individual had earlier reported high viral load. Earlier, 3 people were also tested positive in Kerala. The DGCA has prohibited entry of passengers from European Union, Turkey and the UK from 18th March till 31st March. The Health Ministry, meanwhile, in a fresh set of guidelines, has asked people to maintain social distancing. It is also advising people to avoid mass gatherings. And in view of the prevailing situation, the Cultural Ministry has shut temporarily the iconic and international tourist destination in Agra, the Taj Mahal, for public till 31st March. Mumbai's Siddhivinayak temple also has been closed for the devotees till the coronavirus threat ebbs.
We are right now outside the Siddhivinayak temple. The temple had been closed down on Monday evening after the 7 p.m. puja that was done, and the aarti was completed and the temple was closed down. The reason for it is the coronavirus. The spread of it is something that the authorities really want to curtail, and that is the reason why this entire board, which written in Marathi, explains to people, the devotees who come here, as to why this is really needed. Although there are screens that you can see over there, the TV screens show the temple, the deity inside, and people are coming here and expressing their love and affection from right outside. There are police personnel here who are having a very difficult time telling the devotees that they really cannot go in. Some of them really insist that they do want to go in, but well, at the moment not really everyone can go in, and that's the reason that most of the people here. Sir, if I can just speak to you, do you come here every day?
I come every day. Last 30 years I'm coming every day. It has never been a case where I have gone back without my darshan. And this is the first time in 30 years I have to go back, and that's all because of some stupidity. And I don't blame the government or the administration for this, but actually this is, I'm feeling sick because I can't get my darshan.
I come every Tuesday since last 35 years, more than 35 years. I think so government is doing nice job. Be safe, take precaution. Thank you.
There are a lot of people here with a lot of questions. They are unanswered. Not everyone is able to read the notice board right now, and that's the reason why they feel that they should have been allowed inside. But right now the temple is closed, and it's really not known as to when it will open. But until the coronavirus does exist and keeps spreading, the temple will not be opened, is what the authorities have been saying. With cameraman Rakesh Salaskar in Mumbai, Vidya for India Today.
We are at the oldest temples of Delhi, known as the Hanuman Mandir in CP, and since today is Tuesday, a lot of devotees are still lining up to go inside the temple. We'll see how people are wearing masks and they are carrying the prasad that they give inside the temple. And here also the line is long and it's not stopping. We'll speak to a few people as well. को आप बताइए, आप मास्क लगा के आए हैं, मंदिर जाएंगे मंगलवार का दिन?
जी मैडम, मंगलवार के दिन मंदिर जाएंगे, भगवान की अर्चना पूजा करेंगे और भगवान से प्रार्थना करेंगे जो विश्व के अंदर ये कोरोना वायरस बीमारी है उसका दर्शन नाश करे और मानव शक्ति को बढ़ाए.
There are people who are coming, but the people here have told us that the crowd has reduced by at least 50% in the temples today. Owing to the corona scare in the country, there have been cases mounting daily, but we have devotees and people who are being given sanitizers before they enter the temple. Their hands are being sanitized, and once they step out of the temple, yet again they are being given sanitary help outside the temple, that not more than 50 people gather together in any area. With Alok Das in New Delhi, this is Milan Sharma for India Today.
Meanwhile, the state governments have upped their efforts to fight this deadly virus. Uttar Pradesh government, for one, has shut all educational institutions, cinema halls, multiplex clubs and swimming pools as precautionary measure. UP government also has cancelled large gathering events. West Bengal government has announced extension of its shutdown order for educational institutions from 31st March to 15th April. Also announcing the creation of a separate fund of 200 crore rupees to fight the emerging public healthcare challenge due to the virus. Tamil Nadu government ordering closure of all educational institutions till 31st March, also shutting down theatres, malls, amusement parks, swimming pools, gymnasiums and zoological parks. Tripura government also has announced closure of educational institutes, public places from 17th March to 31st. All right, and while of course different state governments are taking measures and at least ensuring that the public spaces that could be most vulnerable will be kept on hold, will be kept shut, but it is also an advisory that people need to follow. Let's now go for the ground updates to my colleague Milan Sharma from National Capital Delhi, also Vidya from Mumbai and at the Siddhivinayak temple. Milan, first to you, because you were interviewing some of those people, especially from the elderly age group, the senior citizens. They are still thronging the Hanuman temple and other temples, and they think that faith will help the coronavirus not spread.
Well, people are optimistic, and which is why, despite an advisory from the Delhi government, we witnessed that in one of the oldest temples in Delhi, the Hanuman Mandir, people have been thronging through the morning. However, when we spoke to the people who sell flowers and have been doing their businesses there, they said that the crowd has been reduced by almost 15 to 20%, and they don't see as much crowd after news of the coronavirus spreading across the country has reached them. And a lot of people are taking precautions, wearing masks. In fact, the temple is also being sanitized with soap and water, and people are also being given sanitizers once they enter the temple and exit. So these are some of the precautions that have been taken, although the Delhi government has issued advisory for not more than 50 people to gather en masse in one area. But people are taking it seriously. Even on the roads, you will not see a lot of traffic, and most of the shops and other smaller businesses have opted to either work from home or have down their shutters.
And let's now go across to Mumbai. Vidya, what is the reason that despite the temple being shut and advisory being given, and Maharashtra government has taken some stringent measures, that some devotees are refusing to cooperate and they want to go? What's the status there in Mumbai?
The government has been trying its best to see to it that the crowding and gathering of people in large numbers doesn't really happen. That's one of the reasons why Siddhivinayak temple, which until now had been, following stringent cleanliness measures such as putting up hand sanitizers, wearing of masks by people coming in, whole lot of measures were being taken, but with the rise in number of coronavirus patients, remember in India, Maharashtra has the highest number, and that is the reason why Maharashtra government feels that taking stringent measures is the need of the hour. And it's not just Siddhivinayak temple or the Mumbai Devi temple in Mumbai or the Dagdu Shet in Pune or the Tulsa Bhavani in Osmanabad. In fact, there are many mosques also which are being closed down. In fact, Haji Ali Dargah, another big crowd puller, they are planning to look into such issues, even though they are also sanitizing almost everything every few hours. But see to it that crowd doesn't gather is the need of the hour right now.
All right, Vidya, thank you so much. Also thanks to Milan for getting us all the ground updates. Only so much governments can do, and it will be the people who will have to cooperate and take some precautionary measures themselves on a temporary basis.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.